But with the lemon, it's incredible.
Are you just normally chomping on pine trees?
I have tasted a pine tree or two, you know.
Do tell.
Okay. Well, I mean, when I was a kid, you know, I like to climb trees.
Welcome to this week's episode of Finding Friends. Today we're joined by Taylor Greatbatch, a Kentucky-based theater artist whose career has taken him from Kentucky Center Governor's School for the Arts, wow, that's a mouthful, to New York City stages and institutions like the American Theater Wing and Manhattan Theater Club. He's an award-winning performer, a filmmaker, and a passionate arts educator who's now giving back through works across Kentucky. Taylor is truly a freelance artist at his finest, and we are so glad you're here.
Yay! We're going to have such a great conversation,
wow.
I already know.
You make me sound even more impressive than what I already am. Like,
Well,
damn.
did it? Yeah, you sent us the bio, Taylor, so...
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. But like, wow, when you hear someone else say it, it's like, that's me?
That's
you.
awesome. That is
Awesome.
you.
And that's not even the best yet.
But
the best is yet to
you
come.
forgot, like, I want to call you Great Batch of Cookies. Like, that
Do
is
it.
in my head.
Do it.
Instead of Taylor, I'm like, no, you're Great Batch of Cookies.
Okay, let's start with that. Where'd you get that name?
My last name is Greatbatch. And
that's literally your name.
A lot of people, yes, great batch, like a great batch of cookies. So a lot of people, when I go to the doctor's office or when we get mail, my family, it's on my dad's side of the family, he always had issues with it. My mom had issues with it when she got married. We've gotten great house, great bunch, good patch, great patch. Great patch is a big one, or a gray patch. Gray
My
patch.
goodness.
Just a gray patch.
Great Batch.
So
I mean, at
my
least
mom,
it's not a bad batch.
it could be a
batch of
good bunch
cookies.
though, but that's not as good. It's got to be a great batch, not a good bunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just came from, I used to hear my mom say it all the time growing up when people would ask, how do you spell it? And she would say like a great batch of cookies. And I
love
just, like,
that.
that was just so clever. Like I
Yeah.
just always thought about that. So when I made my Instagram handle in college or in high school, years and years ago, I just used Great Batch cookies and we just kept going with it.
It does give you like a warm, cozy feeling like, ooh, you're a great batch of cookies? Like, I don't know. I love a fresh batch of cookies.
People originally, they will come to my content after they see a video and think that I'm kind of like
A baker?
Yes,
Yeah.
they think I own a bakery or I'm
Yeah.
kind of like Dollhouse Fudge in Lexington, and they think I'm just like, you know, shaking a toe and doing something to like help advertise something. Like I love his content and I live for it. It's like if you got a shtick and you've like run with it and go, honey, and like I live for it. Especially like he's not bad looking anyway. Sorry, Daniel, I love you though. Anyway, but you know, it's fun. It's been a very interesting thing because a lot of people they're like, oh, you're not a baker. I'm like, no, I do bake. I'm not baking online or anything like that.
Online.
I don't own a
Well, I
bakery.
have to call attention to my shirt. Hold on, let me get this camera on my shirt.
Girl.
Hopefully. Hold on. Oh, can you see it?
Yes.
You're perfect.
Sir, you're on my chest. And can you read the words for the audience?
Mic check. It says, girl, I don't know where you are in town, but traffic is awful.
That was impressive. That was. I'm so glad we
Sounds so
did that.
natural.
Oh, I hate it. It's so stupid. If you would have told me
is
even
it?
3 years ago that there would be even two people that I did not know buy a shirt with my face on it.
It's so cool.
And a random quote that I have said online that I didn't even realize I started to say, and I've started to say and bring into my vernacular, I would not have believed you. And here we are,
And
3
here
years
we
later.
are.
Well, that's how I feel like that's why it sticks. Is
Yeah.
because it was organic and not forced. It was
Exactly.
just
It
a
wasn't
natural
like
thing
you
that
were
happened, and we're like, hey, that guy's real.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It was genuine. Like when I first started following you, I heard that and I was like, oh my gosh, I used to live in Lexington. I know exactly where you are and how you're feeling. It was just this moment of like, I get this guy. I get it. Yeah. I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's
and you
so
have
funny.
hula girls on your socks.
I do. Hula mamas.
I just saw that.
I love fun
that.
socks. Shout out to all the people out there that love fun socks.
I feel like we need to listen.
Can we
Was
see
it
these in the
Kaliki?
can- see how
What is the
these?
Hawaiian Christmas song? Kaliki. Kaliki.
From High School Musical?
No,
I know the like
Hawaiian Christmas Day. Melikiniki Waka. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I have no idea.
we are
But I feel like
Y'all see
you're
this?
We're offending a whole culture of people.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Sure.
Listen, it's been a while.
For those of you
So
listening,
you
I just
teach-
looked at the camera and was like, do y'all see this right now? I do that even when there's not a camera. My boyfriend, it took him probably the better part of a year to realize that that's like not a, like just a like an ism. It is like a full-on part of who I am. Like sometimes it's like life's the Truman Show and I am already aware of it. And I will look at camera 2 that does not exist and I'm like, did y'all see that?
Mela.
Looking off into the abyss. People probably think I'm a crazy
Kalimata.
person and they're right.
No, they don't. No, this is why you're gonna have your own TV show someday. I'm convinced. I know you cycle.
I do.
You're a cycle, and you cycle what every day at 7 a.m.
Not every day at 7 a.m. I would love to, but I feel like that would just wear me out at this point. Nah, you never know. Yeah, I teach indoor cycling classes. I teach a couple of early mornings. So I have a 7 a.m., I have a 5:30, I have a 12:15, ooh, and then a 5:30 in the evening. So I'm just
wow.
like all around the clock. I
How
tell
do
people
you
that's like
have
my
the
clubbing.
energy.
I would love to know. If you find out, let me know. I have no idea where I get this energy. I mean, I know I have
You always had
ADHD.
it?
Yes. Yes. Wow. I was the kid that in 3rd grade, I swear when my depression first developed, it was because of her. Shout out to Mrs. P. She literally told me, she was like, you're never going to amount to anything. You are so wild. You are going to end up like I swear.
This is a teacher?
Oh my God, girl, we could talk about some of the bad teachers I've had. Well, so
Oh
I mean,
my
so I'm a
gosh.
brown boy. Like I'm a little brown boy growing up in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky. So it's like, it wasn't the easiest, you know, like, so fun fact for you all, Greatbatch actually isn't my original last name. I've had 2. I won't disclose my original last name for legal purposes. But there was another one, and it starts with an L. Some L used to be my original initial. Ooh, wouldn't that have been
that
funny? Family.
That would have been. I knew we looked alike.
But before Greatbatch, my last name was Brown. So my biological mother had married a man not long after I was born, and his last name was Brown. And so Brown, until my parents like legally got everything switched, it was Brown. And imagine the jokes growing up in Paris, Kentucky. Like Taylor Brown. Come on. Taylor Brownie.
Aw.
Taylor, like you could just keep on going. The things go.
awful.
And it's so funny because now that like I have finally gotten strong enough in life where I can look back at a lot of the bullshit that like I grew up with. And I just kind of laugh at it because it's like some of my friends didn't know any better. So I have to be that person to step into their shoes, and it's like they didn't know any better. They're just a product of their environment. And then nowadays, there are some friends that like we've had some like good reconnections, and they're like, I treated you and X, Y, and Z and LMNOP like this, and I am so sorry. But like if you think about it, like growing up in school, like I grew up, grade school for me was 99 to 2004-ish time-ish. So like that was like preschool to 5th grade. So it's like that was a weird time of growing up with like even like the word anxiety didn't exist. You'd be like stressed out or like that whole difference. Like not to even like bring it all serious, but it is, you know, I feel like that's a lot of where my energy comes from, or like my positivity and like what I radiate. It's like there's a lot of trauma behind it all, but I love to be that advocate for mental health and like letting people know it's like, hey, you can come from like some dark shit and like still be pretty badass, you know?
That's
I feel like a lot of
crazy.
artists do.
And your sweatshirt says good vibes.
It says good vibes. I thrifted this.
I love thrifting.
I love everything I'm wearing. I thrifted besides my socks. These were a Christmas present from my mom in high school. I like try to keep my
care
old
of
socks. I will sew
I
them.
have some old
I'm
socks.
impressed.
I'll sew like the toe.
Do you
Like, you know, when
sew
you like
them?
blow out like just the toe and then you're like, gotta throw these away. No, bitch. I'm too cheap for that. Like my parents were resourceful. Like just sew it up. If you need your socks sewn, I'll do it.
I have a
should start
basket at
charging.
home that's literally the fix it back. Like it's either it got a hole in it somehow or a tear in it. And if I can't fix it, I tie dye it. I repurpose as much as I can.
Like colored tie dye, or are you doing like black, like acid wash, or like
More like color tie dye, but I have done black and white tie dyes kind of stuff.
I
But
live for it.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, she's
love not
got a
getting
lost
ready.
and found bucket at home.
I do. Like if people leave
She's-
things at my house. My mom, she had
Years
that.
later, she'll be like, "This was in the lost and found. Is this yours?" And you're like, "Yes, I've been looking for it for 3 years. Thank you."
Yeah, pretty sure every Halloween party, her son.
Yes, leaves something.
His
usually
costume.
his
It's usually a costume. Yeah,
it's usually
this
his
year was
entire-
yours. Your wig. Her beautiful bright red wig.
Oh my
It-
god.
We're like flopping around.
It
Like, whose
happens.
is this? I was like,
Taylor,
Taylor,
it happens.
Yeah.
Especially at her Halloween parties.
Yeah, things get lit, you know? But
Listen, I love a lit party.
There's
Every
a lot
Halloween.
of fireball.
Oh.
no, I mean,
I mean,
I like to make mixed shots for my people, but there is fireball. There is fireball. But
Did you say mixed shots?
yes. Like the ones where it's, like
Just like fancy little
every 30 minutes they stop the party and they have a shot.
every 30 minutes.
sometimes less
30
than that.
minutes.
Sometimes it's less than that. Sometimes I just could just keep making shots, and I make a lot of them. So it usually takes, a good 10, 15 minutes because I wash the shot glasses too. But this past year,
Well, they had
I
necklaces.
didn't exactly. This past year, I didn't have. So I bought a farmhouse. We're renovating it. Didn't have running water except for the faucet outside. So my friend Jennifer, she had those shot glasses that are on a necklace, like the little and I made everybody wear their shot glass, and I walked around and poured it in and then everybody's holding it, and we're ready to take the shot together. But that was this year, and that was actually kind of brilliant.
That was brilliant.
It
I
wasn't
think
as easy
you
to
should do it.
I love pouring shots and just kind of going along.
Yeah.
Didn't get to do that, but
Or you were that girl in college.
Oh, she was Coyote
yeah.
Ugly. Girl.
I love
Yes.
that. See, I was the one that was upside down on the receiving line.
I mean, I would never people would ask them.
Oh.
Sorry, Mom.
No, I was too. Once I learned it was okay, like if people didn't be like, "Can I buy you a shot?" and be like, "No, I'm working," and then like, if you can handle it, go ahead and take it. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, Katie.
Yeah,
She can
I was
handle
like,
it.
I can handle
Yeah.
a few before I'm like sloppy. So yeah.
Except for that, whatever that anti-fireball was.
Inferno.
So we were
Don't touch it.
Okay, so we were in Nashville together. We
gosh.
were staying at the Graduate Dolly Parton Hotel, because we always wanted to do that. We were with a
It was a
friend.
bucket list thing for us to do together.
Sounds
We
great.
were with a friend, friends. There were multiple people
Mm-hmm.
there, but we were like going down the strip, right? So we go into
Morgan Wallen's bar.
Yeah. So they had live music. You went to the bar to get.
I wanted to get shots and drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, the whole thing with Fireball is this. I used to bartend. I love a good mix shot, right? But I like it whenever it's mostly alcohol and like a splash of juicy stuff, like sour or cranberry, whatever it be. When I stopped bartending, when I would go to the bars and I would order something like that, like a lemon drop, for instance, it was mostly sour and hardly any vodka. And I'm like, I don't want to pay. Yeah, I'm bratty like that.
Why?
So exactly. So I was like,
Why?
I gotta just take straight shots. And at that time, it was like, what can I take that's straight? And at that time, it was Fireball, and it just kind of stuck for me, right? I'm the Fireball girl in all my circles. So, anyways, it's true. So at any rate, I always go get a Tito's and soda with lime and a Fireball, and I know I won't have a hangover with those two combo all night. I can drink them. I wake up just fine. I went to go get us a group of friends a round of shots, and they don't carry Fireball there. They only carry the stuff that's supposed to be like Fireball called Inferno. It is awful. It is.
She went and got that shot.
Can't believe we're doing
She
this.
takes it, and we're standing there, and all of a sudden they start playing the chicks, Marianne and Wanda.
Oh yeah.
Right? And whatever
Earl
that
had
is.
to die.
And so Earl had to die. So I start singing because that's kind of our song, right?
Yeah, totally.
And I start singing. I turn around. Katie's not singing it. And for in that instant, because Katie sings, right?
like to sing.
Okay,
If
come on.
she is
Let's
not
go to karaoke.
singing, there is a
Would
problem.
love that.
Let's go. I live really close to a
She
karaoke
loves
spot.
karaoke.
We
so
got to
if
talk about that in a minute.
if she is not singing, there is a problem. So I turn, I look at her. She's
probably
not
was green.
singing
I was
our
probably
song.
green.
She's not, and I was like, oh my gosh, we got to go to the bathroom. Like I got to take you to the bathroom. And so she went downstairs.
I hate you.
We go downstairs.
Everybody's been there. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, and the rest is history. So.
Oh, no. We can go ahead and say this. I didn't make it to the bathroom. I ended up puking in a trash can. I can hold my own, okay? I can drink some grown men under the table. I didn't make it that just hit me wrong. It hit me all wrong, see? So it was the best though. It was right in front of the restrooms. So there's guys walking out. She's like, look away, just like bridesmaids. And I was like, that's a ride or die right there. I knew in that moment, I didn't matter how drunk I was. I was like, oh, she's
Not
the
the
real
look
one.
away.
She literally, it was like bridesmaids. She's
I
like,
was-
look
I was like-
away.
Shitting in a
I
sink.
was like, she's the real one. I gotta keep her around. She protected me in my vulnerable, embarrassing moment. Like, don't witness this. This is not for anybody's eyes but mine.
Listen, you've got to be there for your friends. Like,
Right?
I feel
Yes.
like I thought when I was in college, I learned a thing or two about like the party scene or like doing a thing. But I realized like I behaved myself when I was in college. Like there was some crazy stuff
Good
that we
for
did
you.
at my schools.
Yeah.
But when I moved to New York City, it completely changed. So it's like,
You lived
know,
in New York City?
Oh yeah, I lived
you
in
not
there
hear
for
the
quite a few
bio?
years.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just watching his facial expressions. I get lost whenever I hear something and then I start thinking about it.
Well, okay,
No,
so
and I
it's
don't
fine.
hear.
was that like
you know
a
how many times I gotta
culture?
listen to a song to hear all the lyrics?
Do you?
So many. Every time. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard one song all the way through and not gone down a rabbit hole in my head. Okay? I'm sorry. I suck.
I get that. I respect that.
I love you. So was it a culture shock when you went to New York City from little old Kentucky and you were just like, I'm here, and then it was
I'm here. It did kind of. Have you all ever seen Annie, the musical
Yeah.
Annie?
Yes.
You know when they sing the NYC number and then that girl comes in and she's like NYC.
Yeah.
It was literally $2, 3 bags, one me when I got to New York. Like I worked for Uber when I was in college a little bit. I went to 2 schools up in Cincinnati area. And when I got to New York, it was wild. But I feel growing up, or not growing up, but having an appreciation and always wanting to live in a city helped me do the research and put in the time. And then I attended some programs and such. Like you mentioned the American Theater Wing one. That program specifically was something that really allowed me to be like fully submerged in New York City life and learning what it's like to be a performer here, audition here, go through the stress here, figure out the subway. Like they just kind of say, get to New York City. Here's your spots. Here's the times that we need to be here. Here's what we're doing. Get there.
Figure everything else
Figure
out.
it out. Figure it out. And then like they give you some paperwork and stuff, but at the end of the day, you have to allow yourself to be tenacious enough to do the thing.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Ed Gein Monster
oh my gosh,
series?
Wait, the what?
Ed Gein,
Ed Gein? No.
monster.
I did just watch The Dark Crystal, but not
I
that.
love the Dark Crystal.
Yes.
Okay,
I saw that in the movie theaters during
my
its anniversary.
gosh.
But anyways, then I challenge you. I'm curious. You can do like a podcast to be like, Katie, this is what I thought when I saw this scene. Okay.
Where is this going? Why?
Okay. I got it.
I don't know,
got
but
it.
I'm here for the ride.
I don't know about this.
See?
You're gonna.
So there's a girl, I don't remember her name, but she's like the love interest of this murderer guy. And she has big dreams of going to New York and becoming
Yeah.
famous, whatever. She goes there. She gets this little apartment. There's no heat. There's no lights
and it's winter.
in winter. And she's like freezing to death in there. But anyway, everybody's just kind of telling her, figure it out. And I just want to know
Yeah.
if you felt that vulnerable
Yeah.
whenever you were there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was pretty sad. She ends up beating the crap out of somebody and taking her rent money back. So it's a whole thing.
I mean, I definitely live life like with the whole like to each his own. You know, everything's gonna be different. Like I just did a video recently talking about the 4 agreements and like the second agreement specifically and how it's like your reality is only yours. And no matter how close you are with someone, no matter how much DNA you share with someone, your reality is only gonna be yours. I used to not think about that as much, and now I do. But like going to like living in the city, you expect, whether depending on whatever you want when you're there, you want something. You want something successful. You want something successful to you. You either want money or you want power or you want to go up the chain in your career. You're not just moving to New York to just sit on your ass.
experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you're moving there for the experience, honey, I want mommy and daddy's money. I want mommy and daddy's money too, because mommy and daddy did not have that kind of money for me, honey. And like when you are specifically a theater student, shout out to my theater students who graduated from school or didn't even go to school, went to the city and then started to hustle and audition, because there are like 2 type of performers mostly I feel that you see out there, and it's the ones that are able and have enough privilege to be able to just continue to audition and take class and perfect their skill and, get
they have
the
a
newest.
safety net.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I love that. I have so many friends that have gotten brilliant careers, and they are some of the most genuine people I know in the business. They grew up with a different life than I did. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for a friend to shake me outside, like literally by my shoulders. My friend Brian at the time, took me after an audition when I asked him just a simple question. He was like, "You are too fucking nice. Stop being nice. Stop being so nice." And it wasn't, and at the time, it wasn't even really that he was saying you're being too nice. It was just you're skimming the surface.
You're not getting what you deserve.
You're
you're
not
not taking
asking.
it.
You're not taking what you want. You're not asking for what you want. You're not being as honest with yourself. And I learned a lot of honesty there. It's like you have to drill and say exactly what
Was
you
he
want.
from New York?
I believe he was from Florida. I don't know for sure. We don't
just
talk
wondered,
as much, but I feel like a lot of people have to learn it in their own ways. I went to college with a lot of friends from all over the country, and then a lot of us went up to New York when we finished school. And depending on where you are, it's just different. My friends from Colorado had to learn a little bit more. My friends from California had to learn different things that my friends from Portland, Maine, and Portland, Oregon had to learn. And it's not only really a culture shock. It's just just culture.
Yeah.
It's culture exposure. You are put around a bunch of energy. I mean, imagine like when I went to the Kentucky Governor's School for the Arts, like in high school, you're with not really to say the best of the best, but you are with
they're the best.
so many like-minded and creative individuals. When you get that kind of energy together, it's super powerful. I mean, even just like imagine like when you two aren't together, how different you feel. But when you're together, it's like,
Things can happen.
things can happen. You can like literally Cindy run through a brick wall.
She's a sparker.
No,
For sure.
but you both are.
Yeah.
It's like it takes both.
You're a firecracker. I may have a spark, but you're the firecracker.
Yeah, you light me. That's for sure.
Yeah, so it's like you have to find
complete
that.
me.
You have to find that in the city too, because it's like you're alone. Like I remember I had people ask me how do you meet friends, and I'm like, you have to talk to people. You have to go out of your comfort zone, take your earbuds out, and say hey to somebody. Hold your own balls and be like, oh my gosh, hey, did you just see that crazy person just do that? Say hi to a stranger.
Make a friend by a random conversation.
Yeah.
All I could think about.
It's hard sometimes. Someone may think you're fucking crazy, but
occasionally they'll be like,
that
hey,
could be the person that you
we're
end up.
vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be the person you end up marrying. Think of it that way. The person you say hi to out of random, that could be the person you fall in love with.
So did you enjoy it? Did you love it?
I loved New York. I loved it. I loved it and hated it. I don't think I will ever fully be in love or fully be comfortable in one specific spot. I feel like I want to get to a state of life where I'm blessed enough to travel and go around and have different places and then have home base. I think
feel
Kentucky
like-
is a good home base. I like it here.
Who did you say was saying that you're too big for?
A former agent.
I feel like just knowing what you just said about that, I feel like that just kind of it's tied together because it's like I don't know you well enough, but I feel like based on that and based on what you're saying and just based on I just have this feeling that the reason why you can't just be in one place is you have too many faucets, too many things about yourself that you need to tap into that you couldn't just get by staying in one place, even if it is New York City. You know what I mean? There's.
And I don't think it is just New York. I tell my partner all the time, I'm like, yeah, I want to go back to New York because I have some unfinished business. COVID kind of did cut off my 10-year plan. My 10-year plan was really starting to just be set. And I was like, oh, this is going to happen. And then it didn't. And then I'm like, oh, I still want some of that to happen. But I'm like, I kind of want to do a lot of different things as well. I feel, we grow over so many years.
Yeah.
Our brain, it develops, our taste buds change, our music taste expands, our goals, our drink tastes,
It's true. It's so true.
But
though.
I think sometimes, we wait for an opportunity. I think sometimes open doors happen when you're least expecting them. So next week you could have somebody be like, I have this opportunity in New York City for you. And you won't be on the streets of Lexington. anymore. You know,
Yeah.
like
Dealing
you
with the
don't-
traffic there. You'd be
you
dealing
don't
with New
know.
York traffic.
Yeah, New York
Could you
traffic.
imagine how many times you'd be saying
Listen,
that?
but the
my
thing
God.
is, I've driven a couple of times. Like one time I worked for a catering company when I first lived in New York City, and I had to drive the big bus. And so I was learning how to drive like a catering bus.
New York
my.
City.
In New
I
York
bet that's
City,
overload.
like lower Manhattan,
Did you
under
cry?
Canal
Did you ever
Street, where it's
cry?
all like, have I ever cried in New York City? Listen,
I'm just saying,
you
I feel like I
know
would cry.
you are a true New Yorker. They always say it takes 10 years to be a true New Yorker. I say it takes tearing up on the subway without wearing sunglasses to be a New Yorker. It takes just breaking down in public.
Yeah. But people are like,
And
been
not
there,
giving
bud.
a flying flip.
Been there. Yeah.
Been there. I have seen people ball their faces off, like in New York City, just randomly on the phone, just walking, and I'm just like, feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. So yeah.
Those subways.
I've never been.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're
You've never
gonna
been to
go.
New York?
No. And all the more you
Oh
guys
my gosh,
keep
we gotta
talking
go.
about
Can I
it,
be your tour guide? You know how
How
fun
about
that
you
would be?
just
I'm
take
a
a-
really fun tour guide to New York, and I don't
feel like
even
you'd be fun
charge.
anywhere.
I don't even
Christina and
charge.
Katie take on New York with Taylor Greatbatch.
Girl, I don't know where you are in
in
town, but we're gonna have to go to New York.
So we have to go to New York. You would love it.
You know how like I feel like I pick one thing and I just keep saying it when we go places?
Yeah. Well, we end up doing it.
Well, no. I mean like a
Yeah.
weird like catchphrase kind of thing. If I was to go to New York with you guys, I would be like, you're probably too young to remember this commercial, but there was a commercial whenever I was a kid. It was about Pace Picante. New York City. That's what I want to do over and over again.
Honestly, you'll get the TikTok trending.
Yes. Yes.
It was so funny. These city slickers from New York City trying to make salsa.
Why does that? I need the visual because that sounds
Oh,
oddly familiar.
You'll get it. She'll
I
send it
will
to you
send
after
you the
this.
commercial.
Yeah, she'll send it
It
to you.
is so. I remember as a kid, it was anytime to me, New York was just like New York City every time. All right, sorry, a little tangent there. I had to
Every
say
time. You know, I've been.
had to happen.
But it's like
It's boiling inside
okay,
me.
so now I'm interested because I've got to give you mine now because I feel like it's something that we've all seen.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of New York? Like what you first saw, and you're like, oh, that's what New York is.
So my first time was with my husband, and we went during Christmas time.
you mean
and
you
that
never
was-
saw New York before you went with your husband? You didn't grow up like even seeing a flash of it?
Oh no! I mean, like in like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But I never actually
You're
went
like,
there.
Like wait.
Yeah, but it was quaint because you know we got to see the Christmas tree. It was snowing. We
Cute.
stayed at the Library Hotel. You know what I'm saying? It was so
Oh,
quaint and
okay.
beautiful, and the rooms were extremely small. Which
I
was
remember
my
you
first
sending
taste
me
in New York
pictures of
City.
Oh my
that.
gosh, they're so small.
Had a great view, but super small.
But it was cozy. And they had like the cutest coffee cups. Anyway, so that was my first one. But then I've been back several times because I have my best friends live in New Jersey and they right on the border. And so like all of them, I don't know, besides Katie, like my people are in New Jersey, which is hilarious. But anyway, so we'll go back during Fashion Week. I absolutely hate
Okay,
February Fashion Week. I hate it.
Why?
Because it's like, number one, it's not Christmas time. It's just cold and gray and like cold
That's
and
Fashion
windy.
Central
And you're
though.
like,
That's such a good time
Why
for
is
the
it
layers.
Fashion Week during the winter or the summer?
Layers.
Give
layers.
me September Fashion Week over
Layers.
February. They were like, you want to come this February? I was like, no, actually I don't. I love you guys, but no. I know. But September, give me September Fashion Week.
Oh.
Because you can like still wear cute things, still layer, but still be half naked, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That is very true. You can like rock a bandeau and a freaking like panty
jacket.
skirt. Yeah, and a trench jacket. Just a
And a
bandeau and a
trench
trench
jacket.
jacket.
There you
Nothing
go.
less.
There you
Nothing
go.
more, nothing less.
And you're not, freezing your tush off. No.
And like boots. Like if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have like boots,
Yeah,
like
the boots.
all the way
I love
up to your
boots.
puss. Like, come on.
Oh, okay.
Like knee highs, come on. I need
And
like
you
puss
said
highs.
puss, and Katie's like, oh yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna
got
show
a story.
you. I'm gonna show you a pair of boots, and I'll even like hold it up to be seen by all. But these boots, I feel like,
Were they made for walking?
oh my gosh, they're made for like climbing trees or something. It looks like a freaking animal.
Not trees.
So you like going to Fashion Week?
Baby, I mean, I may not always look it, but I love anything Fashion Week. I love anything. Like one of my biggest goals would to be able to be.
You have the height. What do you walk Fashion Week?
I'm not. So I'm a Signed model. I have like an agency in Cincinnati. It's like I feel like it's more acting than, I need those boots.
They have so many colors.
Look at those boots.
Put it towards the camera.
Do y'all see these boots?
Oh my God.
I want them so bad.
Are they mops?
They
Do
look
you
like-
mop your house with them?
There's brown
Dust
ones.
mops.
There's brown
Dust
ones.
mops.
You could be like,
Dust
I am a
mops.
teddy bear. Snuggle me. And
That is a Kirby, Furby, Kirby.
I mean, you could like patent that for a mop. You just like walk around your house.
Girl, that looks like the cast of Sesame Street right now.
could you imagine if we all had a pair? We're in different colors.
Can I have Hunter Green? Is there Hunter Green?
So this is what Katie's wearing in New York City, right
I'm a master
there.
sweatshirt.
Girl. I mean, looking like I need to be in a trash can, looking like Grover.
Right? No,
My
Oscar.
God, Oscar.
Yeah, sorry, Grover. Sorry,
Oscar.
Grover.
Oh,
Might be,
here's
might
even
be.
darker ones. Oh, wait, that's black. I thought they were dark green. Yeah, sorry. Those are the green. That's the only green choice. At least on this place. But,
Listen, I'll take it. Christmas
Okay.
realness.
Christina?
Big Bird.
No,
Big bird?
no, Katie, no.
Come on, you'll be the tiniest big bird ever.
Actually, that green, this is like such a throwback, and this will show you my age. That green is like baby bop green.
Baby
bop.
Yeah.
I know
Yep.
that's so niche,
No.
but like, listen, one thing I've learned about some niche stuff is sometimes on the social medias, they're like, I love it when social media is like, don't be niche, don't be niche. And it's like, listen, I'm not here for niche, but like, I'm here sometimes to just like really niche up a video and be like, hey, this group. I randomly said something in bed one day. It was one of my shortest videos I've ever made because I'm a ranter. I can vent and talk all day. I was just talking about that, like, so I'm the millennial at my core, and I'm like that Disney Channel kid that like was obsessed with Allie and AJ, and they're coming to Lexington and Louisville soon for their concert. And I made like a little video and was just like, hey, ma, about Allie and AJ, like their tickets are going on pre-sale. No one knew. It was like dropped information.
I didn't know.
I
I
had
didn't even know they were doing
no
anything
clue.
together. You're talking about the Disney Channel duo thing,
Oh
right?
yeah, like cowbells.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, like
You know who they are?
turned pop stars.
Dude.
You
Sorry.
have
AJ, he's the one.
So sorry.
Listen. I'm going to
They
show
are
you.
so cute. They're just like these gorgeous blonde bombshell Disney Channel girlies that like I don't even remember.
Were they okay? So did they come on during the week? Because we weren't allowed to watch TV during the week when I grew up.
That's valid. For me, it was
Yeah.
like PBS only.
Okay, wait a
Like,
minute. They're not who I thought.
No, you said I got
I-
real
I mean,
excited,
give
and you
me-
said I'm underwhelmed now.
Give me
No, I'm
a
just
good
kidding.
No.
TGIF show. Remember back in the day, TGIF, Boy Meets World,
Ooh,
Sabrina
love.
the Teenage Witch. Give me what was the other?
They were
one?
like right after. They were like right after that generation. It was like that's what like I feel was so cool and weird about like when I grew up, is I got to grow up watching those. Like Topanga was like my first crush.
Oh, she was
But so was,
everybody's
but
first
so was
crush.
everyone in
Hold on,
that
hold on.
cast.
Yeah.
So like
You-
at this
you
point,
said
like
you were in
like,
elementary school when I was in high school.
it's like growing up with Degrassi,
You know
like those
Topanga?
early seasons. Oh yeah. Well, so it's like all my siblings are a lot older than I am, so it's
Okay.
like there's like an 18-year gap.
Okay.
I guess that's a huge thing. Like a huge part of who I am is like my parents were born in 1947 and 1953. So I was raised with some old peoples.
Yeah.
And so all the sibs, you know, are 18 plus years older. So my outlook.
You have such a
I
wide
know,
range.
just a very wide range.
Oh, I live for it. Like music taste. Like I feel like people think they can land. Like if they like, who would you think that I regularly would listen to just by like getting to know me like at this point?
I mean, talking about the
Garth
Disney
Brooks.
Channel.
Garth Brooks.
Ooh, if I'm listening to some country, I do like some Garth.
You seem
But
to
I
like
also
Garth
feel like
Brooks.
Garth
With
is
your-
almost a cop out.
Your Disney timing, I feel like Selena
not-
Gomez. Are you a Selena Gomez fan?
You two
By
would be
default
friends.
of nature of energy, like she
Yeah.
was just someone that was just like in the vernacular, but like I like. Okay, so my go-to at karaoke. Let's tie that back into the karaoke. Now's your
Phil
time.
Collins.
Real close. Real close.
Really? Good.
Any other guesses?
Well,
Phil
because I
Collins.
followed him.
Katie,
I'm trying to
anything?
figure
Okay,
it
Anything?
out.
so Phil Collins, I would be thinking
Elton John.
Ooh, I love to
Sting.
listen to Elton John. I do love some Sting.
Journey.
One of my love Journey. We're all getting in, we're all up in. This is all stuff that I listen to regularly. Frank Sinatra is my go-to.
Okay.
And you're
at
so theatrical too. I'll
karaoke.
bet you
are
would be
so
so good at
theatrical.
I love it.
performing him.
I love it. I don't know what it is about it.
Oh my gosh, I want to
Give us a couple chords.
luck be a lady tonight kind of thing, or
Katie will start you off. Give him the first
Luck.
note.
I don't
Give him the first note.
know well enough.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. That was a little bit flat, but you know, hey. No, I love some Frank Sinatra. It's fun.
I love that.
I feel like my voice is a little bit gone lately, not as a disclaimer, but
it
just like
sounded so good.
it's funny because
just give you
I
more
have a
bourbon.
really low register, like as a singer.
Yeah.
Like I'll be singing down here, and people will be like, "Oh, but you talk so high," and I'm like, "Lady, I was trained in the dramatic arts. Like I had learned how to talk on my vocalese and not on my chords." Because when I got to college, they were like, "You talk on your chords. You sound like you're from like California or like vocal
Like a
fry."
Beavis and Butthead sound.
Yeah, it was like I had like pressed vocal fry like this. It was like this with like a southern dialect. I had like a really like this is kind of how I talked.
They trained you to talk
think-
different to protect your vocal cords.
In theater, yeah. That's how you
Whoa.
can perform 8 shows a week. Like I didn't realize how much vocal fry I had until I was finishing up college, and my voice teacher had like
never
recorded
knew.
us doing a monologue. We specifically recorded something so that we could listen to it when we graduated. And then when we finished up, it's like listening to yourself back and you're like, holy
What
crap,
the
I've really
heck?
trained. And it's like you think like sometimes you think when you're in theater school, like, oh, I'm gonna learn everything and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna graduate and I'm gonna originate the next biggest role. And it's like, honey, no, you're not. What's really gonna happen is hopefully you trained well enough so that you can land an ensemble role or be an understudy or a cover or something. Because at the end of the day, it's like everyone thinks that it's just gonna be like you're gonna get there and you're just gonna make it. Like
climb.
because again, we all live in our own realities and we think that we're the star of our own show. Granted, we are because it's our reality. But when it's mixed with everyone else's, it's like, no, girl, you're mixed with a bunch of other people that have the same love for this passion and talent as you. You're no different than the next person. So it's like, might as well just be genuinely yourself.
Wow.
And yet a lot of these people are practicing being someone completely different. So, which I think is so funny, especially in this like this social media world. I feel like the biggest thing that I've gotten lately is people have liked getting to know my crap online just because they're like, you're just so yourself, or you're such a real person, and you're so this and that and this and that. And I'm
Your
like,
dancing
I didn't
videos.
realize.
And like the one with the lamp, you bumped that lamp. You could have edited that out, but you didn't. And I love that
Why?
you didn't.
Yeah,
I
that's my
know.
thing. It's like,
You're like,
I
I'm
didn't
real.
realize
I
how much
goofed.
people, they're like, you're so real. You're so real. You just like, you don't cut videos, or like, even if you do, it's like, you're not like re-editing something. And I'm like, I didn't realize how much people are being fake online. Like, I know that the internet
I
is
edit
fake.
mine when sometimes.
Oh, like
If
your
I make-
booze videos?
If I take like too much of a spill.
No, you're like,
Oh,
popping
see,
that, trying
I
to
love
pop
when
that
you
lid
wipe.
off.
I love when you wipe it. You're like,
Hey.
oop, did it? Because
Well,
No, did you see the one where she's trying to pop that lid off with a little flick?
yes,
Ping, and she's
But
like,
I think
50
that's why
tries.
I sent her a video of being like, this is like such a thing. It made me think about it, just like popping a lid off of.
I mean, there's like imperfection, then there's like a complete spill. You know what I mean? Like, and I've done that before because I don't wear my glasses when I do it because the reflection.
Yeah.
You're all blind, and they're
of
like,
the ring light. Well, truly, I think it's like it's a balance thing where
Yeah.
you're like, you think you're pouring here. And you're like pouring here, and I'm like, people are gonna think I'm like too drunk, but it's not. It's my glasses. I haven't even had a sip yet.
It's
That's
that part.
so funny.
It's that part though. It's the people are gonna think.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I have the two main things that I feel like when I started to stop that, things started to take, and not even that they took off. I don't understand what taking off is like. Like speaking of which, it's like I had people when I got to about like 8,000 or 9,000 followers. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, you almost hit 10,000!" And I'm like, "Cool, great." Like, what's that gonna do? Like, there's people out there with millions of followers.
Right?
Like, why are you also worried about 10,000? I made a video like talking about. I was like, "Give me $10,000 before you give me 10,000 followers."
still
Yeah.
so
But I'm like, if
exciting, though.
every follower in business, like all those people out there, maybe a couple of the bots, like I guess that are out there, like if they all Venmo me $1, I'd have $10,000. Shoot, you know?
I see both sides of the logic on that level of
I think it's all
excitement, though.
wild.
Yeah, I think
it is.
'cause
It's
it's like-
neat seeing that there's people out there that are cheering you on that you don't know, and I'm like, I didn't, like I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, I didn't realize like I've actually made a little bit of a community.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the fun part to me. I don't care how many followers I have. I actually love seeing the names, the same names pop up over and over again.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Especially
love
when
your
you're
name.
like, I don't even know that person, but they support me.
Yes.
But you
I told
kind of feel like
Yes.
you know them.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
I told my nephew in the car. So my nephew, he's in 6th grade. Yesterday, I told him, I was like, hey, I'm a TikToker now. Because I mean, I just have a handful of videos. But he's like, what? And I was like, you got to see them, you know? So he gets on to look at them. He's like, I'm going to follow you. I was like, that's really cool. And I told him this. I said, I have found that there are more strangers that are interested
you on.
in cheering me on than my own
Yes,
people.
friends.
Like,
Yep.
I have hardly any. Like,
That's why I kept the switch from Instagram to TikTok. Like I did stuff on Instagram, but I felt that Instagram wasn't enough of an outlet because I was a loyal Instagram person. I got it back in like the early like 2010s when it was like first a thing and heavy filters and photography, cool angles, square photos. I hate that it's now long photos now. Pisses me off. For 14 years, we have been dedicating
the
our lives and
squares.
taking photos to squares.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe I trust the power of change. It can change your heart and change your mind. Anyway, it's wild. So anyway, I lost my train of thought. Where
Well,
were
no,
we?
we were talking about community.
Yes.
And I love seeing the same people and you know, retrospectively, like I go and comment on their stuff and sometimes they don't have much or whatever. But like I think it's so cool to connect with people.
I didn't realize how much it's like making people's day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was someone that like she DM'd me after I had just responded to her in a comment. I had just responded. She had commented something on mine and I replied to her and she DM'd me and was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, like that meant so much to me. Like you just made my day. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you made my day, like coming back out. Like, are you like, I don't know you and I'm making your day.
Right.
And it just like, it dawned
Just
on
my
me and it's like,
response made your day?
yeah.
Yeah.
And but it's also, it's me thinking though, it's like, Taylor, there are people that you love to follow
Yeah.
on social media
Yeah. And it would make
And-
your day if they commented on your stuff.
or anything.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not even out here fishing for stuff. Like I post stupid crap all day. And it's like, I'm just hoping that it'll make someone that is struggling in this world,
Yeah.
like I have multiple times and still do, like that's
Smile.
going to do nothing. Yes. That's that one that's in bed right now, probably watching a clip of this. And it's
Yeah.
like, I want them to be able to smile at something and just hold on a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
I want to get up and move around like him. Just like it's infectious. Honestly, I'm like,
Some of those days, I will tell you, like a little fun fact into who I am. Some of the days where I'm having my wildest videos are when I'm very manic that day and I've got to get the extra energy out, or I'm having a bad day and I'm really upset. So I've got to like do something to either shake me up a little bit, get the dust off,
I know exactly
or
what you mean by
oh
that.
yeah,
It totally
movement is
changed.
medicine, girl.
Truly, like you just tell yourself, fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
There is such a healthy way with that. I feel like I learned the unhealthy way of that, like in theater school when you're like trying to give your life away to something and then you're like a trauma dumping and like doing all these things and they're like, just fake it till you make it. And it's like, no, there's a time and a limit. And, but
See, I'm
yeah,
the
learning.
exact opposite. Like when I have a manic episode, I'm down. Like I don't have any energy. You know,
That's
where
what
some
he's
people
saying
have,
though. He's like digging deep to find it, to be like, I gotta pull myself out of
it's
this hole.
fight or flight
Yeah.
energy.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like that. So it's like there's somewhere it's like where I'm at my highest energy, and it's
Yeah.
like I'm. So like I feel as me suffering from like manic depression and just mania in general, I will have very high highs and very low lows. And those low lows are just as energetic, but they're just on the like this side, or it kind of just can turn into a spiral, or it just kind of depends. It's life with mental illness is something very weird. And I feel like even in my early 30s, I'm still starting to grasp it, but I finally am like trying to take it by the neck and be like, you're not, I'm not your bitch. You're mine.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The wig. Your
the
wig.
wig. I brought the wig.
You did?
You did the-
I
I was
brought
gonna
the
say,
wig.
did
Where
you bring
is
the wig?
it?
It's in my bag.
Okay, yeah. I need the wig out. And also I wanted to ask though, with this conversation.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the wig helps
Yes.
pull you out of that?
Yes.
I see that and I
Yes.
feel that. It's like I believe it. I believe that you're like putting on a
the
whole
wig
dancing
is
around
very funny. So to preface, I never and this is no disrespect to any of my drag queen friends because I love the art of drag. I love it so much. I feel like watching all of my friends, I have a lot of friends, some famous, some very much just starting out in drag. And watching them has allowed me to understand so much of the art form of entertainment and allow me to be more free. And like there are choreography moves that I've learned from watching my drag friends in New York City, et cetera. And wigs help. Wigs are like in theater, no one ever wanted to wig me. And I would get so frustrated because I'm like, I have a receding hairline. I didn't develop good hair. Like I'm a hat person for a reason. Like that is also, I'll have to show you the baby photo of like when it first started. I don't know. Theater people are, hey, casting directors, you all are fucking weird sometimes. Some of you all have literally called me back to shows and not liked certain things about me. But listen, if you just wig me, I will look like a different person. Do you know how white passing this brown skin looks when you just give me like a good wig and a lace front?
Your eyelashes are next level too. So
And they are natural.
yeah.
Wow.
And that's also something that people used to bully me for that now I'm like,
Bully
you have to
you?
pay a lot of money to get eyelashes this nice.
For real.
And people bullied me. I mean, it was all the gay shit or like the like flamboyancy
weird
or
to
like
me.
in my church, my Sunday school group, like class used to always like make so much fun of me and be like, Taylor with these like little like F-word eyelashes. And I'm like,
Did you say
first of all, we're
Sunday
in
school?
church.
Yeah.
Why are we calling me the F-word in church?
What?
Bitch. Like back row Baptist energy.
I grew
Actually,
I did
bedside
not grow up
Baptist
in
energy,
Kentucky.
only coming to church on Easter energy. That's what it really is.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
I feel like elementary
But-
school, especially. I mean, I do know that kids in that age group, they're much more likely to just say whatever's on the tip of their tongue rather than have any sort of filter.
Totally.
But at the same time, I also feel like that age group usually is so much more accepting of differences than older. You know, the older you get.
Yeah.
And so it's weird to me. I grew up in Central Ohio. I grew up in a diverse area. You know what I mean? It makes me so sad to think about you going through like hearing those kinds of things as a young
You want to know what it is?
child.
You want to know what it is? It's the same thing that it is still to this day. And it's not to really just like call them out, but it is to call them out. It's the parents.
Yeah.
These
They're probably
kids
just
don't learn
regurgitating
hate.
what they hear at
They
home.
regurgitate what they hear at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that all parents are causing this. Because it may not even specifically be someone else's parent. You can have a kid, you can have your child go and hang out with their friends. And then their friends' parents are the ones saying crap.
And then they hear it on the school
know-
bus and
and
they're
they
like,
think it's fine.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's just word of mouth. Kids don't learn hate. Like, you know, we don't, it's not natural. We learn the hate.
It's true.
So
true.
it is weird, but I think also there is a part of you just kind of like the fake it till you make it. There's a part of me that my parents had to teach me specifically, fake it till you make it. You're a brown kid that lives in Paris, Kentucky. You're going to have to, even though we are only like 17, 18 minutes from Lexington, you're going to have a whole different life than when we go into town. You're going to have sometimes where people are going to think that you're not our child because we are white and you are brown. There's going to be times where, yes.
I was going to ask, Paris, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Is that just like,
Bourbon County.
but I don't even know that. Like when you're talking about
Yeah.
like
This is
your
a
skin
Kentucky
color.
podcast. You know, it's fine.
But you're talking about like your skin color. Are you meaning
Yeah.
like you were like one of a couple people?
Yeah, there's
kind of
not a
thing?
lot of the black community in Paris. And now, granted, there are people that are black, there are people that are multiracial, there is a huge Latino population, but that's also not to say that those groups are treated very fairly. There's two high schools specifically in the county, and one is historically black and one is historically white, all the way down to the mascots, still to this day. There are. There's a huge graveyard downtown that is segregated still to this day.
In Paris County?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But do you think it's just like where people want to be, like where initially
totally,
it was
historically,
segregated,
like,
but now
yes.
it's like people just want to be buried next to their family, their
Yes.
ancestors?
But that doesn't excuse the vernacular or the like growing up. It's like the amount of things. Or for instance, it's not just specific people of color. It's anyone that's not the same. And again, this isn't like a call out to the entire county. It's just certain parts of where you live anywhere in America can be like this. But I grew up with my friend, I guess for security purposes, I'm going to say KB. And KB is a lovely human that grew up of a different faith in Paris, Kentucky, of a completely different religion and practice that most people in our country are not comfortable with and we do not understand. And a lot of people like to ridicule and bully. And it was really hard for that individual to like go through school, besides like the few of us that like really were like in tune and just being like, you're just another human. Like what gives, like at the end of the day. And some of that just comes down from lack of culture. Like tying it back into the New York stuff. It's like I went to school in Cincinnati. I got to be exposed to more foods. I got to be exposed to more people, more music, more lifestyles, more religions. And then again, you bypass up to New York and then you're in the Mecca of the world and you get to learn everything. And it's either you... politics aside, it's either you put up and shut up and go with it or you fight it and then it's going to fight you back. But at the end of the day, you go to New York to be part of the melting pot. Like you don't go to New York to be with a bunch of people that look like you because everywhere you look, you're going to see a bunch of different people. I don't think I ever saw people that looked almost exactly like me until I got to New York.
I can't imagine going from Paris County, like, just feeling like it has lacking diversity basically to one of the most diverse places in the whole country. That would be you're talking about culture shock.
I can't wait to take you.
I really
You're
can't wait
gonna
to go
be.
there.
It's so cool.
Hey, okay, all right. I know we're getting close to the time. I have one thing I need to say to you real quick.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm like cutting that off. There's a place in Cincinnati called Tokyo Kitty. You know about it already?
Yes, girl, I know about the Tokyo Kitty when we going.
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
That's
We're
a
gonna make
karaoke
that
place
happen.
for any of y'all that don't know.
A Japanese style karaoke place.
Oh, yeah.
Where like on one hand you can karaoke with the masses or you can have your own private room. I love Tokyo Kitty and I just want to go to Tokyo Kitty with you real bad.
Karaoke's with the masses, by the way.
Wait, is there a Tokyo Kitty in Lexington?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like
there's
there's
not one in
Well, I'll
London.
come down to you, but if there's not, you got to come up to me. Because
Okay,
I'm up in
listen.
Northern Kentucky.
So is my best friend.
Boom! You can kill two birds with one
She's
stone.
north of 275. I'm always up there. Let's go.
do a besties date.
Yes.
A double besties
Does your
date.
bestie like the
Please.
karaoke too?
Oh my gosh. My bestie, Heather, is like a...
Is she like me, though? She's more reserved or no?
No, I am finally telling Heather. So my best friend, she's a viral sensation. She's a short, blonde, powerhouse beltress. She is like my best friend in the entire world. She is like literally the extra part of me that like I would love to be and 10 times more talented. Like you all think that I'm crazy. She's just as crazy.
Is she on TikTok?
She is. She is finally starting. Her name is Heather Hale. She is blonde. She's not blonde anymore. She just recently dyed her hair and she's like kind of living. She's kind of like a Honey Mist Auburn type of color, you know?
We also need to have him put his wig on. Now that we're talking about hair again.
We do.
Heather
That is going to have to be a
Hale.
thing.
Hold on.
But yeah,
Is
she...
it H-A-I-L?
H-A-L-E. She had a few little things just kind of like pop off. And I told her, I was like, girl, just keep doing your thing because they love just... You all love seeing real people. And it's like, she's so real. She's straight up. Like, she's a performer. She works in a bank. She does all these random things.
Awesome.
She's supposed to be a star, though. One of these days, it's going to be something because the way that kid sings.
Ohio, Colorado? Is that her?
It went dark a little.
No.
Oh no, you're just one of them fancy screens. It was right to you,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Do
I have
what?
this
Yeah, it was
fancy
bright to
screen.
me.
Well, I have a fancy screen because I am blind. So all of it's magnetized to like old people mode.
Oh, it's Heather Hale
It would
Music.
make it
So
easier
if
for people
I'm-
to see your business.
Well, right. If I'm like
Heather Hale Music.
Heather Hale Music.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a silly little wackadoo of a person. Wackadoo is like one of my favorite little words. That's what I call my cat.
she is.
But I finally told her, I was like, hey, like, just do some stuff because also at the end of the day, people love to see other creators like do stuff together. And like, she's a person that like I can feed off of, you know, like
that
when
is my
we're
Katie.
together,
That is- yeah.
we used to like film stupid videos that would have gone. Like we would have had a mansion at this point, like paying off our bills, just living the life of luxury, but still being
you
normal
still can.
people to
Manifest
this
still
day
can.
from high school, and we still can.
You still can.
There's all that time for it, but
Yeah,
you know,
you can still do
yeah, no, she's one of those people. I recently also connected with someone who directed or choreographed us in high school. Her name is Amy. I posted some silly videos with her recently. Her and her daughter have started this like TikTok group called Two Woke Blondes.
Oh.
And so in Kentucky, you know, that can go a lot of different ways. But yeah, they are two woke blondes with the number 2. And they are just so silly. And they are the epitome of like, let's just let the camera run and just do whatever. And
See
just
what pops off.
and just see what pops off. And I live for that. We got a
love
hotel this week and did a little staycation and just played around.
That's amazing.
Oh, I saw that. Where you guys were like jumping on the bed.
We were just
Oh,
jumping
I
on the
saw that.
bed,
Yes,
playing
yes,
around
yes.
in the hot
That's
tub.
And didn't
we were
she
having
do
so much
your
fun.
T-shirts?
Yes. So Michelle was also there. So I had my
Yeah.
high school choreographer and then one of my teachers as well, who's also a great colleague of mine. And she's the one that designed the T-shirts.
Okay.
Michelle Patrick. We were just hanging out and having a good time with both
so
of their
fun.
daughters and me. We all grew up
so
together. So just a bunch of Kentuckians being silly at this hotel.
It looks so much fun.
We talked our way up into getting an upgraded into the suite. So we
course
were
you
just
did.
like, let's just. Well, actually,
did.
I shouldn't say we. My friend Haven did, because if she saw this, she would be like, no,
That was
bitch.
me.
She'd be like, that was me, because also she's the badass. She's the one.
That would be her. She's the one that knows
I
how
couldn't
to
talk my
split.
way out of anything. I could talk my way, but not out of anything.
Okay. So now's the time for rapid fire.
Yeah. I pulled some up.
Oh,
I started.
Lordy.
I'm trying to be better.
So-
This is my Pinterest board. with a bunch of
Basically-
raisins.
Oh my God, I miss Pinterest.
You miss it?
I miss that.
Why don't you get on it?
Because it's
still
not the
there.
same. It's not the same.
I'm on it. It's still the same to
Did
me.
you hear this?
It's true.
I'm talking to the crew and their family. They're really sweet.
So you just have to say the answers to these rapid fires.
Oh, this one
Really
here.
quickly.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
No thinking.
I didn't take my hydroxyzine.
This one's a this or that kind of thing. I just randomly
okay.
landed on this one, and I feel like you'll be fun to answer this one.
Great.
Would you rather have fingers that glow in the dark or toes that play music when you walk?
Fingers that glow in the dark because it's freer than toes.
Very good.
You're going to have to charge me for that.
Very good.
I'm gonna charge
that
you.
was serious.
Come on. Toes aren't free.
All right. What's a talent you have that most people don't know about?
Oh, that one's a good one. I can't wait to hear this
A talent that I have.
because he puts his talents out there for the world to see.
My Grinch impression.
Okay.
I must stop Christmas from coming. Max, bring me my sedative. Oh, you want to have a little fun time with the Grinch? I could go on, but I don't want to bore you.
That is not boring at all.
Have you
I like
actually
impressions.
released
I haven't
this?
really started to do impressions on TikTok.
My Christmas is in like
Gosh.
3 days, and you
Yeah.
haven't released this.
I shot the poot. I didn't think about it. I
Well,
don't
it's
think
not
about
too
doing
late.
impressions. Okay,
It's
I'll
not
do
too
some. I'll do
late.
some. I'll do some when I get home
Between today and the 25th, you have to.
I mean, if you don't do a Grinch impression
Do you have a
today,
dog?
My mom has a dog.
Please put the weird little antler
Little
headband
antlers.
thing
I could do it
on
with
the
my
dog
cat.
and
Do
do
it
a
with
weird
your
video.
cat.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
She's like, junk mail, jury duty. No, eviction notice.
where was this?
so good.
We have 3 days. 3 days. You have 3 days.
Well, the Grinch only had one night, so.
Exactly. You can make this
You
happen.
can make this happen.
You've been training for years for this moment.
Yes, girl. All right. Next.
All right.
I think the bourbon
This
got
happens
to her.
every
It
time.
did. It did.
I-
Okay, dumb questions to ask friends. Let's see.
The last one wasn't dumb. No, I'm just kidding. JK.
I loved it.
Me too.
Okay.
Bourbon and tequila.
Bourbon now, tequila before. Tequila before I got my shit together in life.
There you go.
Okay, I wanna ask this one because I just think it's stupid and funny, but then I want to ask a real good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do penguins have knees?
I don't know, but I definitely never related to a penguin more than when I was in stage 4 of osteoarthritis these last 2 years before I got my hips replaced.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
I was walking like a penguin for 2 years with my cane girl.
You got your hips replaced.
Oh yeah, both of them. My left one in February and my right one in March.
Shut up.
Late
And you
March, right at the
teach
beginning of April.
cycle.
Yeah, girl. They told me I'd probably never be able to like do a lot of different things again, but here I am.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta write a book, don't I?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you even need to ask that? Yes.
Honestly, at this point, I just need a TV show or a talk show or someone just to pick me up because it's like I
Can
feel
you
like there's
do a
just too
talk
much to
show?
get out.
Can
Listen,
you do a talk show?
my
Kelly
gosh.
Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, if you are out there, please put me on your show. Period. I'll see you
Period.
later.
Period. Thank
That's
you
it.
so much.
Okay, here's a beautiful question. What would you
Dude, skip
do?
that.
What would you do if you knew you could not fail?
Oh. If I could not fail, if I knew that I couldn't, that might be a little scary.
I know.
I feel like that's almost one of those things that our brains, now here comes me into like a long like thing, but it's like I don't think our brains are meant to contemplate that type of
Confidence.
I mean, not even that. Yeah, it's like that type of like that's a euphoric feeling,
Truly.
you know? And I don't think our brains would be able to really handle that because that's such a far-fetched thing. I mean, think of all the people of power, people with money that are still mad and sad and like doing evil things.
But let's just be crazy and
But,
think
yeah.
that you actually could not fail. What would be your like, talking about like aspirations, like, you know, you're like too big for Broadway kind of thing. Let's say, what would it be then?
Well, if I couldn't fail, I feel like that would also do something financial. So financially, my heart through anything successful that I do, I really do want to give back. Like I want to donate to people that have helped me. I want to just give. I know that sounds so silly to say now, and it's like there's probably could be nothing that happens, but also if it does, and when it does, I want to let this be like my vocal like accountability to the world that it's like right here and now. It's like I don't want anything to change. You know, I
Right.
feel like a lot of people come into parts of their lives where they're like, oh, I'm not going to change. And then it's like you see them even 6 months later and a couple paychecks later and they're a completely different person. And that just drives me up the wall. So I think in terms of success and just like reaching the zenith, if there even is such a thing, because I feel like it would just keep happening. Besides being bored, I think the way that I am creatively, I would just want to meet people and keep creating and do silly things. Like I would just want to keep doing what I'm doing now.
I feel like what you're saying is if you knew you could not fail, you would not want to change.
Yeah.
That's a good, yes.
You wouldn't want to change.
Make that the Twitter post, 30 characters or
yes.
less. I would not want to change because,
If I could not fail,
Yeah.
I would not want to change.
and it's like even
Keep your-
sometimes it's like I want to, like when I'm like in the most manic depressive moment and I'm like having like like I wish I could be anyone but myself. Or it's like I've been telling my partner sometimes it's like, like I just want to like, it's not that I want to go to like a rehab or anything, but I just want to like take an escape away sometimes and be around no one. I don't want to have any
reset.
thoughts. Like I don't
Right
want, I just
there
want a
with you.
full reset
Yes.
from everyone and everything. And sometimes like I don't want it to sound demonic. It's just like I just want to be alone with my thoughts. Allow myself to get bored. I feel like being bored is very healthy. I've seen some
we talked
videos
about
about
that.
that lately. And
Yeah.
it's like
Yes.
just allow your brain to wander and like how like I saw a video recently with the professor talking about how like people were in a room locked with nothing to do for 15 minutes. And then it's like, you have to choose, like, would you either like take this rubber band and like hit yourself, or are you just going to sit there and be bored? And most people chose to like hit themselves with this rubber band because they're just bored. So I don't know. I think capping it just, you know,
I love it.
that's it. I'm content.
Good. As we all should strive to be.
Truly.
It's got
Easier
nothing to
said than
lose,
done.
you know? Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah. See me when I'm having a little panic attack, then we'll talk.
I mean,
But
you call me, I'll probably be having one as well. You know.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, well, I think we're wrapping up. Is there anything you would like to say?
listen,
And we could put a little clip on TikTok. Here's the
yeah, I don't have anything to say. I mean, girl, I don't know where you are in town, but like if you need to hear something that's on my mind, I've already pissed off Generation X because apparently I'm very opinionated. But you know what? Your opinions can make you money, honey. So I think that's it for me. If you want to hear more, just follow Greatbatch of Cookies.
There we go. I mean, that was probably the bourbon talking. But yes, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I love you so much. I
love you guys. Thank
so
you.
much. And yeah, let's do this again sometime.
Please.
When you hit
Tokyo
20
Kitty.
Okay, listen.
Here or there.
When you hit, no, I'm not going to say 20,000 because that might be next week. When you
Ew,
hit,
that'd be
let's
weird.
see. Listen, okay, when you hit 100,000,
Yeah.
your schedules come back, correct?
Okay. What if 100,000 is tomorrow? No, I'm just kidding.
that's
that would
true.
be
That's
that would be
It
so
could
freaking
only, well,
scary.
you know what? It would take one viral video, right? Like
Yeah.
one mega viral.
I don't even know what mega viral means anymore.
I don't know.
I don't even know what viral means.
It sounds like
I-
COVID.
Which is so
don't-
silly because
I
like
don't
certain people are like,
either.
you've had like the most viral thing I've had go is like one of the most inappropriate things that could go.
That's what I'm afraid of. Is
That's
if
what
I
I'm
do
like,
something inappropriate and I'm like, this is
That's
what I'm
the
known
worst.
And it's
for.
not even inappropriate. It's just like it was. I
Yeah.
knew what I was doing in that video because one that I'd posted before kind of went off a little bit, and it kind of like was something that like people needed a towel for, and I was like,
All right.
"Oh, that's what you like." I don't know. I'm finally at that stage in life where I'm like, I'll push the boundaries a little bit.
I love it.
I mean, that's right. That's good.
Little,
All right.
little.
We love you. And yeah, we'll say 100,000 unless it's this week. And then
Cute.
we'll just, we'll
I feel
do
like
the next.
we should call the ones that are viral and super viral.
Yeah.
Call them pandemics.
Oh my, no, Katie.
I'm just saying.
You heard it here, folks.
I mean, if he was to go from 10,000 followers to 100,000 followers within the span, let's just say of a week, that's pandemic. Okay.
Well,
Not
how about we call
viral.
it?
That's not just a viral
No.
flu going around.
How about we call it panviral or something? Not pandemic, panviral.
Okay.
How about you just call it epic?
Boom.
Epic.
I like that too.
And then he does his evil laugh.
I'm screaming. I can't.
Oh my gosh, it makes me want to be like Frau whatever from Austin Powers. Bring in Eliza!
Yes, I'm here for the villains.
Oh,
Justice
yes.
for the villains. Like
Yes.
I'm like
He's got
Pinky
the
in the
Austin
brain.
Powers dance down pat. Oh, that might be our TikTok video, by the way.
Machine gun jumpless, baby. How did I not see those?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I need one of those. I need the wig that Beyonce had.
Oh yeah. Flopping it around. See, I've always wanted. You remember Jennifer Lopez, "Waiting for Tonight"? Oh,
do I remember.
that music video. She's got they've curled her hair in a way
Yeah.
that she flops it around. I'm like, I've always wanted my hair done like that, so I can flop my hair around like that.
Oh, see, I'm specifically Beyonce's hair from the Love on Top pregnant announcement from the VMAs back in like 2011 or 12. Do you remember that music video? Or not music
I
video,
remember
but do you remember
the
that
Love on Top
moment?
video
Yeah.
where she looks like
Go
she's
back
like
to
a,
YouTube if this is
it's
still
like a
rolling and
private
go
eye
back and look at
detective.
her hair.
Okay.
The color, the way it was blown in the fans,
All right, I need
the
to look that up.
everything.
I
It
love
was-
that song.
One day, mark my words, she's gonna send you that wig.
Hey, when we go to Tokyo Kitty, I'm gonna karaoke that song with you.
When we go to Tokyo Kitty, I'm bringing all my wigs.
I have some wigs.
And
We can
I'll
wig it
video.
out.
What? Wigs
video.
make everything so much better.
I'll video because unless it's Dixie Chicks, I don't sing. You
Oh,
know,
we could get her to sing a few songs.
only because it's in my range.
I also know that she'll
Only
sing.
because it's
So
in
much
my
around the chicks that are like in your range
But
besides.
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
I have a
Hold on.
a
I've
deep
seen her
voice.
sing-
So
You
You can't just sing Earl Had to Die the rest of your life.
No. It's but the whole chicks thing
You
because
said
she's
the
in
rap.
my range.
I understand. I understand.
What is this
You
song?
said I'm a mezzo. Mezzo.
Yeah, I used to be a soprano when I was in high school. You know, that's funny, huh? And now I'm just like,
Listen, the voice changes.
and
And maybe you've been talking in the wrong range.
and now I'm like
And
a
you
Yeah,
needed
maybe you never had a
training. Oh,
voice
yeah.
teacher to tell you that you sounded like shit.
that's
well,
probably.
I
God
wonder
rest his
that
soul.
about talking. Like, have I been talking in a way that damages my vocal cords
I don't know.
Oh my
my
gosh.
whole life?
You
Maybe
should,
the bourbon
you should
did
just
this
talk
to
to
me.
people who have studied
That shit's hitting
opera.
me, man.
Right?
Just talk to
Sorry.
people who have studied opera. Like they talk like it's up here in their vocalese. It's like it's awesome. It's like one of my coworkers. It's like the way he talks. I'm like, oh my gosh, like you've got such a like. He's probably gonna watch this and be like, you bitch. But like anyway, like
my God.
Xander, I love you, but like the voice sounds healthy. The chords are right. Anyway, and if it's
I'm
right, it's right.
intrigued by that whole thing. I never even heard about that.
I know we're gonna be bourbon and cigarette moms. You know, like
Right?
the whole like.
Hey, bring that over here.
We got. Thank you for.
Listen, a
Thank you
cigarette
for
does
watching
taste a lot
Finding
better after
Friends.
some bourbon.
Thank you for watching Finding Friends.
I
We'll
want
see
one
you
of
on the
those
next
bubbles.
episode.
Sorry.
Thank you for finding the fighting.
Wave to the camera.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Auf Wiedersehen, adieu to you
To you.
and you and you and you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Then it gets higher.
There Let's go, mezzo.
I need my honey and tea before I do that.
Right.
I didn't go warm up the chords.
Where's Michael? We gotta turn this off.
Mikey likes it.
We're done.
Bands that make her dance.
All right, what
I
TikTok
am
are we doing?
16, going
What do you want to